and welcome to my channel. My name is Anya and this is the first video of my lip declutter series, and I just decided to show you where I store and keep all of my lip products, well, most of them. So I have these organisers there. I have two of those 9 lipstick organisers towards the side. I have 2 different ones with drawers in them, and the top one has a little holder thing. And then I have the large item over there. I'm sitting on the other side of the desk, so I'm not going to get up because I don't have the room for that. With these 2 9 lipstick holders, I have currently got all of my Disney Designer and Disney Villains Colourpop lipsticks. I keep them in the boxes because the boxes are beautiful. I also have my 3 Charlotte Tilbury and 3 out of 4 of my Lisa Eldridge lipsticks. I have another one in the top drawer over there. In these drawer units, I used to keep all of my NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams sorted by colour, but recently I've bought some more lip products that haven't had a home yet, so I've just sort of put those in the top drawer. So I have some more NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams, some of the Disney Midnight Masquerade lippies, as well as I think 1 NYX Liquid Suede and the new Lisa Eldridge lipstick that's to my collection. On top I keep my Fenty stuff in that corner, and I have lip liners and other small lipsticks because there's 4 lipsticks in there and a lip gloss, but I have mainly lip liners and Fenty stuff on top. And in this large holder over here I have most of my lipsticks, lip glosses and liquid lipsticks sorted by colour. So I have them from lightest to darkest. So the lightest is the side to the right, closest to the drawer units, and the darker shades are towards the left. And I have mostly lipsticks at the front there. Some of them are glosses and because they are minis. And then I have mostly liquid lipsticks and glosses in the back. I also have this unit from Mary Kay that my mum used to have, which holds some lipsticks. They are on top there. So I'm not going to show you that because it's slightly messy. I also have the Besame Mickey Mouse duo that I keep in the box. And I have more lipsticks in a drawer because I bought an entire collection of Makeup Mega lipsticks. So I have those together. They didn't fit in this setup, or they would have taken up most of the space. And I also have the remains of my lip glosses in that box, along with any lip crayons. But let's sort them into colour and get decluttering. So these are all of my nudes, and these are the ones I've classified as nude. Most of these are going to be light beigey browns, but there might be some peachy nudes, some more pink toned ones. I also have a couple that are sort of clear because they didn't have another category to fit into. What I'm going to do in this lip declutter is I'm going to go through all of my nudes. I'm going to go through all of what I've classed as my mid-tone colours, so kind of your lips were better for my lips. I'm going to go through all of my browns, and I'm going to go through my oranges. And then next video, which is going to be on Friday, is going to be of all of my pinks, all of my reds, all of my purples, and all of my other colours, so sort of miscellaneous colours. But let me get all of the nudes out of the box and then we're going to start swatching. I'm going to split them into 3 categories. I'm going to take anything that is old, expired, or completely unusable for me and put them into category number 3 for items that are going to go away. They're going out of my collection. If they're expired, they're going in the bin. If they are still usable and I just can't get them to work, I'm going to see if my sister or mum wants them. If they don't, they're also sadly going in the bin. The remaining items I'm going to sort into 2 categories. Category number 1 is for my absolute loves and for the items I want to keep. Category 2 is for the items that I want to pan. So I want to see if I can get everything in a frame, and I can't. I have all of my lip liners here to the side. I'm going to go through the lip liners first and then adjust. So with these lip liners, I have this one from Makeup Mecca. This is their Universal Waterproof Gel Liner, and it is a clear one. I am not that big of a fan of this, so I want to try and pan this. I have my Colourpop Lippy Pencil in Aquarius. This is one of my favourite nudes on me, so this is definitely staying. and I also really love this formula. I then have this Rimmel Exaggerate Full Colour Lip Liner in Addiction 018. It looks to be a very pretty colour, but Rimmel is not cruelty free, so I didn't want to pan this. This is a NYX lip liner in the shade Natural. That looks like a really nice shade. I don't love this formulation all that much though, so I do want to pan this. I then have, let me do this one first. This is an H&M lip liner in Au Naturel. This should have been sharpened fully. It is the lightest nude that I have. I don't like the colour though, so I want to try and pan this, and if I can't pan it, I'm going to have to throw it away sometime next year. I then have Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Pillow Talk, and I don't really love this colour. It's a little bit too pink on me for a nude. I prefer a more brown or neutral undertone, so I do want to pan this. And then I have these four from Makeup Mecca. These are the lip liners on point in, this is number 1, which is the lightest. Number 2, which is probably one I've used the most. Number 3. They all look very, very similar on my arm. The only difference I can tell really is undertone wise, and this is number 4, which doesn't look like it's been used that much, but I like the undertone. And I love these lip liners. These are, along with the Colourpop one, probably my favourite lip liner formulation that I've tried. But I have backups of all of the 10 shades that I have in these. They have 10 shades in the range. So I want to pan these next year, even though these are some of my favourites. I'm gonna bring forth these ones. These are sort of clear products. I have this one from Max Factor, which is a clear balm, which came in sort of a 2-step process with a product that's in my brown category, I think. I really enjoy this balm, but Max Factor is not cruelty free, so I want to pan it. Then I have this Colourpop Lippy Sticks, which is the primer shade, so it is clear. It's kind of similar to the Makeup Mecca lip liner. Not a fan, so I want to pan this. And then I have lip glosses here, and these are sort of clear with some shimmer. So I have the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb in Diamond Milk. This is a very pretty gloss. I'm not a big gloss person, and the 3 formulations here, along with one more, which is these ones, are some of my favourites and the ones that I actually wear. This one I really enjoy. It's really nice and glossy, so I want to hold on to that one. This is from Colourpop and the Disney Designer Collection. This is in Bippity, which has more of a golden glitter and shimmer running through it. The diamond one is silver. I wanted to hold on to that one as well. And then I have the Makeup Mecca Aqua Shine Lip Gloss, which is probably the most golden out of the 3. It is gorgeous, but I do not reach for this one as much as I do the other 2, so I wanted to try and pan this. This is a Makeup Mecca liquid lipstick from their Christmas collection last year. This is in Ballet Shoes, which is a pinky nude. This liquid lipstick formula, and I just got that everywhere, does not dry down completely, so it sort of stays like a liquefied lipstick. And I end up liking this a lot more than I think, and this is one of the shades that I really enjoy, I think. Yep, it is, so I want to hold on to that one. I just wiped the lip liner swatches off my arm. This one is the Makeup Mecca liquid lipstick in Ballet Shoes. This one is the Fenty Mademoiselle in Single, which I really do enjoy. And I do really enjoy this formula. This could have maybe been in my browns, but here we are. It's one of the deep ones that I have, and it's really nice. It has a warmish undertone that I really enjoy when it has some depth to it. I don't like it as much if it's super pale, but I really enjoy this, so I do want to hold on to that. This is another one of the Makeup Mecca Aqua Shine lip glosses. This one is in Yoga Girl, which is a very light peachy colour. But I have the same thing with this. I like the formulation of this, but it's not my favourite and I don't reach for this one a lot. So I want to pan that. This is a Tanya Burr Cosmetics lip gloss in Pink Fondant. The Tanya Burr lip glosses are very, very pigmented. But I don't like these kinds of pigmented glosses. So I do, again, want to pan this. This is a Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Lip Colour in the shade Be My Baby, or 700. This is a really nice shade and I like the formulation of this. I really like sort of moussey lip colours. You're going to see I have a lot of the NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. They are my favourite. This one is also very nice, but Rimmel is not cruelty free, so I'm going to pan it. This is a number 7 High Shine Lip Gloss in Naturally Nude. I think I got this in an advent calendar. That is very peachy, which, I mean, you can tell by the tube. And I'm not going to like that as much, so I'm going to try and pan it. This is a mini NYX Butter Gloss in Glazy Days, and I really like the Butter Gloss formulation as well. And that is a colour that I'm going to like, but am I going to wear it a lot? I'm going to put this into my 2-pan pile. I do like the formulation, I like the colour, but it's a mini and it's one I can see myself easily finishing. So we're going to try and do that. This is a Makeup Mecca Soft Velvet Liquid Lipstick in Winner, and there's going to be several of these showing up in the different colour categories, and they're going to all have sort of windows into them and look like they may have separated. They've just been in one position for too long. This is again a liquefied lipstick, so it doesn't dry down properly. This is a gorgeous shade, but I don't wear this. I don't really love this formulation because it doesn't dry down. I prefer a liquid lipstick that dries down, and I have this shade in a lipstick from them, which is coming up towards the end of this bottom row here, that I prefer. So I want to pan this, and I'll most likely end up panning all of those ones. This is from number 7. This is a mini I think it's a High Shine Lip Crayon in Daydreamer, and I only have the tiniest bit left. This is currently in my project pan, and I'm hoping to finish it this year. I'm filming this at the end of November. I'm hoping to finish this in the month that I have left of the year. If not, I'm going to finish it next year. I want to pan it. Another one of the Makeup Mecca liquid lipsticks. This was in Swan Lake. This is in Swan Lake. A cooler tone nude. I am going to, if this one's just wrong, I'm going to pan that because I am not entirely sure about this colour on me. And I'm going to say some stuff about some colours that I'm going to end up keeping that I can say about the same ones that I end up panning. But it all has to do with formulations, and with this one, because this doesn't dry down, it's a tiny bit darker than some of the nudes on my arm. So I'm not sure I'm going to love this as much in a formulation that doesn't dry down as I would in one that does. So we're going to pan it. Then I have a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. This is a mini. This is in Zurich. Yeah, this is one that is a lot pinker than it looks. This should have been in my pinks. I don't love this colour. It's too pink compared to what it looks like in the tube. So I'm going to pan it. The Fenty Gloss Bomb in Fenty Glow is one that I really, really like. I love the colour of this. I love how it feels on the lips. So I am 100% holding on to this one. Then I have another Soft Matte Lip Cream mini. This is in Athens. That is very peachy in undertone. So I'm going to pan that one. And then I have Cairo, which is one of the lighter soft matte lip creams, to the point where I have some stains on my arm because I've been swatching these when sorting them earlier today. That barely shows up on my arm because it's nearly the same colour. You can actually see it better in the viewfinder than I can in real life. It's very, very light, so I want to pan it. I have these two butter glaze lip glosses from Makeup Mecca. These are meant to be kind of similar to the Clarins Natural Lip Perfectors. I have the shade Donut, and these have shade names, but they pretty much go on with no colour, just a really nice glossy finish, and I love these, so I want to hold on to these. I have 4 shades. These, they could have all 4 been in here because they are pretty much nude, and I think I have actually just got 3. I think I gave one to my sister. This is in Frosting, which is slightly peachy, but I don't think I would repurchase these because they've changed the applicator. The ones I have slightly, like a slightly foamy one, like the Clarins ones. The new ones are just straight up like a plastic wedge, and I hate that because it's not pleasant. This is a Tanya Burke Cosmetics lipstick in Belgian Truffle. I don't actually think I've worn this, and I'm unsure about that. It looks very pretty. I don't really have a maybe pile here because I'm not getting rid of anything, but I'm going to pan this. But it's not very high up in the list of things to pan because I do kind of like it. It has a slightly like rosy undertone, but it's going in the pan box. This is a Revlon matte balm in the shade Enchanting. These ones have a lovely minty smell. This one though is borderline too light for me. It doesn't really look it, but I think there's something about the undertone of this where it just looks so light and off on my lips that I don't really love it. But I can make it work, so I'm going to pan it. 2 mini Bite Beauty ones here. I have the colour Date, which is really nice, and the shade Honeycomb. This has seen some wear because I really do like this. This is more of an undertone that I like, slightly greyish but neutrally. Honeycomb is going to stay in category number 1. Date is also going to stay in category number 1 because I do like the formulations of those white ones. This is one of my favourite nudes in here. I have maybe 5 or 6 that are going to look nearly identical. This is one of them. This is Colourpop Aquarius. But there is just something about this undertone that I really love. This has a slightly rosy or slightly pinker undertone than Honeycomb. Honeycomb is more brown, but I absolutely love this. So this is for sure staying. This is another soft velvet liquid lipstick, and this is in Puppy Eyes, and same thing here as with the shade Winner. I have this in a actual lipstick from them that I prefer. I do love the colour of this though, but I don't love the formula, so I'm going to pan it. And here I have the lipstick in Winner. This is the matte formula from Makeup Mecca, and I just love this so much. It's such a good neutral, slightly cool tone, but almost greyish cool tone, not necessarily very pink. Absolutely staying. And I have the shade Newbie here. This is from their Sheer formula. This is one that doesn't like to stay put, so it sort of winds itself up when I'm not using it. This is also very pretty, so I want to hold on to that. The last one here from this row is the Disney Designer collection in Ariel. I have all of the Disney Designer and the Disney Villains one, and I keep them in the boxes because I like the boxes, but the casing as well is very pretty. But I mean, spoiler alert for all of the ones from the Disney Villains and the Disney Designer one, they're staying. They are one of the newer ones to my collection, and I really do love the formula, and I like the colours of pretty much all of them. So this is for sure staying in category number 1. So, too many to do one line of. This is Zurich from the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. Have I already swatched this? Because I might have doubles of some of these Soft Matte Lip Creams. It looks like it's that one. I am fine with keeping one of them. In all honesty, I'm going to keep this one because it is the newer one of the ones I have. Let me see. This is a This is a Makeup Mecca cream lipstick in Backstreet. This is one that I know is going to go into the to be panned pile because it is very peachy, and I don't love that. This one is probably the one that would win the category of my favourite nude. This is from Isadora. It's their Lip Desire Sculpting Lipstick in Bare Beige. It is just perfect for me. Absolutely perfect. And you're going to see there is some similarities between that one and Honeycomb. Winner is probably a lighter version. I love this. This is my favourite of the ones that I have. It's the lightest ones as well, or it looks the lightest on my lips, even though it doesn't necessarily look it in the swatches here. Absolutely loving it. Will be holding on to it. A Makeup Mecca matte lipstick in Chill Pill. That can also stay. It's on the lighter end and it's slightly peachy, but I can make that work. So here I have a mini soft matte lip cream from NYX in the shade Stockholm. This is one of my favourite of these nudes from the NYX soft matte lip cream line. It's more peachy than the one I like from Isadora, but I do really love this, so I want to hold on to this one. Then I have a NYX soft matte lip cream in London. And I also do really enjoy this one. This is more of just a light sort of yellowy brown. But I like that, so I want to hold on to that one as well. Can we get all of these swatches on my hand? Probably not, but we're going to try. This is a Makeup Mecca cream lipstick in Nude and Rude. From memory, this is one of the lighter ones. Yeah, it's very, very light. But I like it. It actually does work on my lips. It's probably the lightest I can get away with. But I like it, so I want to hold on to that one. This is a Makeup Mecca Metal, so it's a metallic lipstick in On Top. This one I already know is going in the pan pile. It's actually, it looks almost more like it would just be like a cream lipstick because it's very shiny, but I don't really love metallic lipsticks, so this is going to go. This is a Liquid Catsuit from Wet n Wild. This is in Nudie Patootie, and this is probably the greyest nude, but this almost looks like it's gone off, and I actually think it has. But I'm going to swatch it anyway. This is too light for me, but this has also gone off. This just does not smell nice, and I don't know if you saw when I pulled it up the first time how clumpy it looked. So this is going to go in the bin. Then I have a lip gloss from Wonder 2. This is the Wonder Kiss Lip Plumping Gloss in Nude. And I do like this one. And it is actually plumping, or it feels really tingly. And I like it, but it is not a favourite, so I'm going to try and pan it. Another one of the Makeup Mecca liquid lipsticks. This one is in Tutu Skirt. I wonder if I think this line may have had a slight like ballet inspiration. That's very orange. Could have been in my orange list probably. I'm going to pan it because I do not love that shade. This is a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in JK Magic. This was from her Hot Lips 2. This is the KISSING formulation. This again is one that I love. If you are curious about the shade but do not want to pay the money, look into Colourpop Aquarius because they are dupes. But I'm going to hold on to this one because I like them. And that's the Lippy Stick in Aquarius. They are very similar in both colour and formulation. This is a Lisa Eldridge lipstick in Velvet Fawn, which I recently got, and I haven't even swatched it yet. But I do like this formulation. I have 3 of her red lipsticks, which you're going to see in the red category. Absolutely love that. We'll definitely be holding on to it. And this one is actually looks like it's a matte version of the JK Magic shade. And I mean, I do gravitate towards that kind of nude. It's the one I reach for the most, so I'm not surprised. But let's deal with these ones. I have another mini bite one here. This was in Sake, which is a very purpley tone. I'm going to pan this because I think it's a bit too purpley, even though it is a nice shade. But it is not the one I reach for the most from these bite minis. Then I have a soft band lip cream in Carbo. I think that's Carbo. That's very light. And that looks kind of peachy, so I'm going to pan that. I haven't actually worn that one yet, it's one of the newer ones to my collection. This is Abu Dhabi, which I do really enjoy, so I want to hold on to this one. This is a mini bite lipstick in sugarcane, and I know this is one I wanted to pan because it's just not a colour that I reach for that much, and it's a mini, so I definitely think that's going to be doable. This is a mini soft matte lip cream in Toulouse, which is a very kind of similar shade to that one, with a bit more grey, a bit more muted. I'm going to pan this. Then I have 3 Makeup Mecca lipsticks. I have the sheer one in Admire. I can tell this is also going to be one for panning because it's very, very peachy. It's not a nude I like, so that's in the to be panned pile. I have a matte one in Expose. Let me actually do this on my wrist, it's going to be easier. Again, kind of peachy, not a favourite, going to be panned. I have a cream formulation in Release. That's also going to be panned. I picked up the entire collection of these Makeup Mecca lipsticks when they released them last year. Or earlier this year or something like that. So I have all of them, which is why you're going to see me saying that some of these colours aren't what I prefer. I bought all of them with the intention of making a lip swatch video and a review video. I haven't done either, but I might end up doing that next year. But I'm not into peachy nudes. I have a Maybelline Baby Lips. This one is in Cafe Mocha. This one is currently in my project pan, and I'm sorry if you can hear the dog. This is very, very light, but it has that sort of greyish undertone that you can probably see that I like. But I'm going to pan it because I don't love these. I have another Charlotte Tilbury lipstick, and I have Pillow Talk here. And I don't love this, and mine is not at its best behaviour. This is rattling along in the tube and it's actually loose in here, which sucks. But it is, as I said, not my favourite. It is a bit too pink for my liking, so I'm going to pan it. I have a Rimmel Kate lipstick. This is from the Nude collection, and this is in 42. And I like that shade a lot, but Rimmel is not cruelty free, so I'm going to pan it. I have a Makeup Mecca cream lipstick in Walk of Shame here. This looks like it could have been in my browns, but this is why it's in the nudes, because it's a light brown. I like it. I'm going to hold on to it. This is another soft matte lip cream. This is in Cape Town. This is also a newer one. Oh, I like that as well. I'm going to hold on to that. These give me sort of light milk chocolate vibes, which is a colour that I like to wear. This is another Makeup Mecca lipstick. This is the cream lipstick in Puppy Eyes that I really like. So I'm also going to hold on to this one. Final 2 here. I have an Isadora Twist Up Matte Lips in Naked, and this is pretty much the identical colour to the Revlon one that I put in the pan box earlier. This is also going in there. I prefer this formulation a little bit better in this colour, but it's still too light. And then I have a Disney Villains one. This is in Hades, and this is probably the only peachy nude I'm going to keep. It is very peachy, but it has some more brown in it than these two, for instance, which makes this more wearable on me, and I like the formulation of this one a little bit better. This is the Cream Luxe lipstick, so I'm going to hold on to that. But let's do some counting. So it's not my cleanest split, but this is what I have put into category number 1, and that is 27 items. 1 is going in the bin, and 41 is going to be panned. It's a lot of nudes, but let's get into the browns. So here I have all the ones that I've categorised as brown. Let's get them out of the box and start swatching. So I hope you're seeing the colours and stuff that I'm seeing. I'm just going to go right to left here. This is another Makeup Mecca lip liner on point. This is in the shade number 6. This is one I know I like, But as with the others, I have backups of these, so I want to try and use these up and get to my backups. So I'm going to pan it. This is a Gosh Velvet Touch lip liner in Chocolate Kiss, and this is old. Again, another one that probably should have been sharpened. I really do enjoy this, but it is old, so I want to eventually try and pan it. They're very similar colours though. Then I have a giant Wet n Wild lip liner here. This is the Colour Icon lip liner, I assume. Yeah, lip liner in Brandy Wine. I am going to try and pan this as well. I don't love this formulation, it's fine, but this doesn't look it in the swatch. This has some shimmer to it, so I'm going to try and pan it. It's giant though, so that's going to take a while. Then I have my lip colours, and I sorted them by brand and type this time-ish. Type by brand, so all the ones are together that are from the same brand. It's going to make it easier. I have a Urban Decay Vice lipstick in 1993. This is one I know I enjoy. I am for sure keeping this. I really like that colour. It's a really nice cool toned brown. I have a mini bite lipstick in Nori. And this is, it looks a bit more red, but to me this is more of a red brown than it is red. I like it, so I'm going to hold on to this. I then have two Colourpop Ultra Matte lips. I have Lightweight. And these ones I'm going to pan, both of them. I don't like the Ultra Matte formula, but I like these colours, which is why I bought them. But I'm going to try and pan them. If I can't, they're going to go to either my sister or in the bin. And this one is Take a Pixie. The colours are pretty, but I just don't like the formula, so we're going to pan them. I have another Fenty Mademoiselle lipstick. This one is in Freckle Fiesta. Could have maybe have been in my oranges as a burnt orange, but I love this as well, so I'm definitely keeping it. I then have the Max Factor, I think it's Lipfinity, but I'm not sure. It's the two-step process. I had the balm in the nudes category. This is in the shade Spice, and this is amazing. Super long wearing, gorgeous colour, but I've had it for a while, so I want to pan it. Let me give it a quick sniff to see if it still smells fine. Still smells the same, but I don't think this is going to last much longer than through 2020, if even that long, because I've had it for at least 2 years. So we're going to pan it. I have this mini Kat Von D lipstick in Bow and Arrow, and this one is currently in my project to pan. It's a cool toned brown, kind of similar to 1993. I'm going to keep this in the project until the project ends in about a month, and then I'm going to declutter it and throw it away. I like the formulation, I like the colour, but this is starting to go off, and I can tell by the smell, but I want to see if I can get a couple more uses out of this before I bin it, but it's not going to come into 2020 with me. I have this Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Colour Stick in Rich Raisin. This is another product that is getting old. This is a sort of reddy brown. It still smells fine, still applies fine, so I'm going to hold on to this because I really like it. I know Neutrogena is not cruelty free. Actually, I'm going to put it in the to be panned pile because Neutrogena isn't cruelty free, but I like the colour. I then have a Colourpop Lippy Stick in Taurus, not sure how to pronounce it, but it is a very nice sort of yellowy brown. I like this a lot better than I expected, so I'm definitely holding on to it. I then have a bunch of NYX colours. I have the Liquid Suede in Soft Spoken, which is a recent purchase of mine in the last couple of months, and I really love the colour. I've had this as supposed to be dupe for the Lolita liquid lipstick from Kat Von D. I don't support Kat Von D or the brand. So I wanted to try this because I panned a lip liner in the Lolita 2 shade earlier this year and I liked the colour, and this is pretty spot on, so I'm really happy that I picked it up. Absolutely keeping it, and I like the Liquid Suede line. I don't think I like it more than I like my soft matte lip creams. I have a lot of them. I have nearly every single shade. This is the shade Los Angeles, which is a very grey brown. I'm going to hold on to that. I then have the shade Berlin, which I know is a bit warmer. I also like that, so I'm going to hold on to that one. I don't really like these minis though, because I find it's harder to get enough product on the applicator. This is the shade Dubai, which is a cool tone, but I really enjoy it, so I'm going to hold on to it. I have the shade Houston, which is one of my favourites. And I have the shade Leon, or Leon. I love that as well. So that is also staying. I then have 3 lipsticks from Makeup Mecca. This is a metal one in Teddy, which is a sparkly bronze. This is going to be panned. I don't like metalized lips formulations. This is a cream finish in Closer, which is gorgeous. I'm going to hold on to that. And a cream formula here in Worship, which is a more sort of milk chocolate brown. I'm going to hold on to that one as well. This is from the Disney designer Midnight Masquerade and Colourpop collab. This is in the shade Beast. And I haven't opened this, I'm not going to open and swatch it, but it looks to be sort of a rosy-ish brown. I think that's how it's going to read on my lips. I'm going to keep this because this literally came in the mail, I think, like last week. So for my browns, I am panning 9 and keeping 13. These are what I consider my mid-tone shades, so they can be slightly mauvey, slightly pink, but if they are very pink, they are in the pinks. They can be browns that sort of aren't quite nude, aren't quite in the brown section. Essentially my lips, but better colours, both cool, neutral and warm in undertone. So let's get them onto the table. So those are my mid-tones. I have 2 lip liners here. Again, these are the Makeup Mecca Lip on Points. This is shade number 5 and number 8. This is shade number 5, which is very cool toned. As I said with the rest, I have a backup of all of these shades, so this is going to be panned. Shade number 8 is one that I do enjoy a lot. It's a bit more sort of pink, rosy colour. You're going to see a lot of that type of colour in this category. So I don't really know what to call them. Are they soft reds? Are they pinks? But again, panning it, even though I love it. I have a mini bite lipstick here in Rhubarb. I think I'm going to pan that one. It's pretty, but I don't love it. This is one of my favourite lipsticks. This is Charlotte Tilbury's Bond Girl. Absolutely love it. Will for sure be keeping it. Then I have 2 here. I have a Revlon Matte Balm in the shade Sultry. And I have an Isadora Twist Up Matte Lips in Majestic Mauve. These are dupes for each other. The colours are identical. I love the Isadora one. This was the first one I got in this formulation. I only have 2, but this one is one I reach for a lot, and I've used a lot of this colour because it's just such an easy go-to colour for me, because it's very similar to my natural lip colour. It's just a tad bit darker, but I've also had this for several years. I'm going to pan both of them, even though I love the Isadora one, and the Isadora one is actually one I might end up repurchasing sometime in the future because I love it that much. I have a mini Marc Jacobs, what were these called? Le Marc Liquid Lip Crayons. This is in Night Mauves. It's very, very pretty, and this is a gorgeous formula, so I want to hold on to that one. I then have some Makeup Mecca ones. I have a cream lipstick in Rush. Very pretty. I'm going to swatch all of these before I make my decision here. I have a cream lipstick in Babe. A bit more pink. I can pan this one, I think. It's a little bit too pink for my liking. I have a matte lipstick in Keeper. And this is a Keeper. I'm going to keep that one. And then I have a cream lipstick in Classy. Whoopsies. Which is more of a softish red. And I'm going to pan Classy and I'm going to keep Rush. Then I have the liquid lipstick in First Dance. This is again the one that doesn't dry down. Very, very pretty, and I'm going to hold on to this one because I like this colour. I then have two of the soft velvet liquid lipsticks. I have Random and I have Rocket, and I'm going to pan both of them. The colours are very pretty, but this is just not my favourite formulation from them. So these are going in the pan pile. I then have another gloss from Wonder 2. This is the Lip Plumping Gloss in Rose. Very, very pretty, but I'm going to pan it. I might actually end up seeing if my mum wants this, because if she does, she can have it. If she doesn't, I'm going to pan it. I have a NYX matte lipstick in Natural. This is in my project pan. It hasn't seen a lot of use. It's very cool toned, almost purpley pink. I'm going to continue panning it. It is also getting very old. I then have more NYX Soft Matte Lip Creams. Who would have guessed? I have Rome, which is another colour that I absolutely love. Oh no, are you drying out? Nope, just need to dig around for some product. Definitely keeping that. I have Budapest, again another one that I absolutely love. I do really like these types of shades. I have Cannes, again very pretty. Gonna keep it. I have San Francisco, which I'm also going to keep. And San Diego, which I'm also going to keep. I then have two sleek liquid lipsticks. I have Matte Me Ultra Smooth in Shabby Chic. So with this sleek one, it is a pretty-ish colour, but I don't love it. I don't reach for it, so I'm going to pan it. This is a Matte Me Metallic in Volcanic. And this is kind of interesting. I don't know, this is kind of taupey. Kind of, I don't know, yellowish, bronzy, with a pink glitter thingy. I don't know how to describe this colour. I'm going to pan it. It would be kind of cool as an eyeshadow. I'm not there for the lips. I have an e.l.f. moisturising lipstick in Ravishing Rose. This one is also old, but it's pretty, so I'm going to pan it because it still smells fine. Then I have three Disney Colourpop lipsticks. I have from the Disney Designer, the Disney Villains, and the Midnight Masquerade. From the Disney Designer, this is the Belle shade, which is absolutely stunning. And I will be keeping it. From the Disney Villains, this is Dr. Facilier. And I love the packaging of the Villains ones. I love the Princesses ones, but I fell absolutely in love with this black matte with all of these imprints that sort of correspond with the Villains. This is one that I also very much enjoy. I'm sorry if you can hear the dog barking in the background. She's found something to play with. Definitely holding on to this one, and I really like the inside of this packaging, this sort of pinky purple. In general, I love the Disney and the Colourpop collections. I have something from all of them, pretty much. And then I have the Midnight Masquerade. This is in Wonder Boy. I'm trying to keep the outer packaging, which is why I don't want to break these open. And I'm not going to open it, but this looks to be kind of similar to the Isadora one that I really like. So I'm going to hold on to this one. So with this one I'm keeping 13 and panning 14. So these are my oranges and this is my final category of today's lip declutter. And I have actually already filmed this part. Then I remembered there was something missing in here. So I'm just going to refilm it, which is why the nail polish looks a bit more chipped. It's been a couple of days. But let's just empty these out and go through this. So these are my oranges. Let's swatch them from this side. This is the Maybelline Gigi Hadid lip liner that came in the Austin Duo. It's a very pretty orange, but Maybelline is not cruelty free, so I want to pan this. I then have the lipstick from the same range. This is an Austin. I have to try and make stuff not fall off my desk here. Absolutely gorgeous orange. I really like that shade, but the same, Maybelline is not cruelty free, so I'm going to pan it. This is the Colourpop Disney Villains lipstick in Cruella. I'm keeping these in the boxes because I really like the boxes, and I also love the imprint around this lipstick case. This is stunning. I absolutely love that, and will for sure be holding on to this in category number 1. Then I have this Makeup Mecca lipstick. This is the sheer lipstick in Joy Kiss. And in this box I also have some peaches and corals that I feel leaned more orange than they did anything else. That is a very pretty colour, but it's not a colour that looks very nice on me, so I want to pan this. I then have my Lisa Eldridge lipstick in Velvet Morning, which is stunning. I'm holding on to that for sure. I really like this formulation. This is Maybelline Baby Lips in Pumpkin Spice. I think this was in a Christmas kit that I bought a few years ago. I don't have all that much left because this is currently in my project pan, and it's that sheer orange, and I thought I was going to like that because I like wearing orange, but this just looks like I have eaten something with tomato sauce and haven't wiped my mouth. So I'm going to continue using this for the rest of the year. There's a little less than a month left, and then it's going to go even if there's still product left because I don't like it. And then I have a couple of NYX items here. I have the NYX Slip Tease Full Colour Lip Oil in Poppin', which I think is from their advent calendar last year. Very nice full colour, but this is not a colour that looks good on me, so I want to pan it. I haven't actually tried the formulation of that though yet. This is a NYX Liquid Suede Mini in Peanut Brittle. Yeah, Peanut Brittle. I really love that colour, so I'm going to hold on to that for sure. I really like that sort of almost burnt orange peanut buttery colour. This is a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Dallas. This is also one I absolutely love, but it's getting hard getting product out, so I think this is one I will finish next year. But I'm not going to pan it because I love it, and I wish they could come out with this in a large full size because this is a mini that I got in a vault, I think 2 years ago. It's one of the best colours. Absolutely love it. Hope they can bring it back. But this is sort of similar, so I know I have a backup in a way of that colour. Then I have NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Morocco. Also one I love, so we'll be holding on to that one for sure. This is NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Buenos Aires, and I don't know why I bought this. I mean, I do know why I bought this. I bought this because I wanted to do with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream what I wanted to do with the Makeup Mecca lipsticks. I wanted to collect all of them and then film a lip swatch video and a review. I haven't done that yet, which is why I have nearly every single shade of the Soft Matte Lip Creams. It's going on my list of something I want to do next year though, because I have so many of them. But it's just not a colour that looks good on me. I might try mixing it with Morocco to get it a little bit deeper, but this is going in the pan pile. Two more here. This is Clinique Chubby Stick Intense in Heftiest Hibiscus. This is a very, very pretty orange, but this is getting old. So I think 2020 is going to be the last year this will be in my collection. So I'm going to try and finish it next year because it's getting that old. But yeah, it's going to be panned. This is a Makeup Mecca Soft Velvet Liquid Lipstick in Love is Strange, and this is the only one from this range that I would consider keeping because the colour is just gorgeous. It's this really nice sort of orangey brown, and I really love that colour. But as I said in the previous ones, this formulation isn't my favourite, so I wanted to pan them. So for my oranges, I am panning 8 and keeping 5. Thank you so much for watching this lip declutter. I hope you enjoyed it. The next video will go up on Friday, so you're getting 2 videos this week, and hopefully I will see you again soon. Bye!